Yesterday, we started the topic about scarcity mentality. And what is the cost that we pay in life for scarcity mentality? Now, how would you recognize that you have scarcity mentality? Or if anybody else has scarcity mentality? So, if you wish to find out, and you know, you'll have to find out, recognize patterns and your behaviors. And one of the pattern is that resources, opportunities, and success are limited. Like a very solid belief, people will have, the ones who have scarcity mentality. So what do they do? Do you think people who have scarcity mentality always worry that there isn't enough? So they worry that they don't have enough money, they don't have enough time, or they don't get support. Even there is enough evidence that it's not like that. There is evidence that people are there, people are looking after them, they've got enough money, food, everything on the table that they want, but they still keep worrying that they don't have enough. So one good thing that you can do, and I had suggested it yesterday also, track your thoughts, write down every time you're worried about something getting over. If these kind of thoughts are dominating every day, so thoughts like my money will get over, thoughts like they will stop taking care of me. Right? Now, the second thing that you will find with scarcity mentality is that you will either try to hoard things, like hold on to them, or trying to control, something called, very, very controlling behavior. You keep on trying to hoard more and more money, more and more food, even emotional energy. You become a person who will be micromanaging, always telling people, do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this. Okay? Micromanaging. So that things happen their way and they feel like they're in control. They'll never delegate things to people. Now, how do you check this? Check your habits. Do you stockpile things unnecessarily? Do you feel anxious sharing responsibilities? Count how many times you avoid spending money or sharing anything due to fear that whatever you have will be over. Another sign is you feel jealous and you feel resentment about other people's success. So when somebody else is successful, you don't feel happy, you feel very bad about it. So what should you do? Become aware every time you have a negative reaction because somebody else's achievement. Do you feel small? Write down these emotions when somebody shares a good news and try to find out what your pattern is. Another one is total risk aversion. You don't want to take risks. You avoid risks, you avoid opportunities, you shy away from investment. You may get a good career break, but you don't want to take it. You avoid new experiences because of fear that you may lose what you already have. So, how do you detect this? Review recent decisions that you made. Have you turned down opportunities or some training or something you want to do because of fear of failure or losing your money or whatever? Write down this. and find out if this thought in your head was, what if I lose? And then ultimately you end up losing because you did not grab a responsibility and an opportunity. I mean, short term thinking. This is another sign of scarcity mentality. So you give more uh, importance to immediate gains rather than long term benefits. One good example is people, they are out of a job, looking for a job. So they will choose a low paying job because they just got it so that they get good cash rather than waiting for a better growth opportunities. So, how do you find this kind of thinking? Analyze your recent decisions. Do you take reactive decisions like panic buying or high interest loans? Make a list, pros and cons for a big choice to see if you're focused more on immediate gains. Like abhi kya fayda hoga? Another sign of scarcity mentality is feeling stuck or helpless. You'll hear people saying, "Oh, I'm stuck in my life. I don't like it. I'm having a horrible life, blah, blah." And there is a really strong belief that there is no way to improve your situation because all the resources and opportunities are already taken by others. So I cannot, I'm stuck, I'm helpless, I can't do anything. So start noticing, self talk that we do. Thought like, I will never get ahead. Thoughts like, there's no point trying. Write down how often you feel trapped and stuck and, like a prisoner in a week. How many times you feel like that? Another way to find out is someone is being overly competitive or very, very defensive also. So, what is the symptom of it? That you will see others as your threats to your success. It will make you very aggressive as a competitor or very, very reluctant to collaborate with anybody else. Now, observe your interactions. Do you hesitate to help colleagues or others? Do you feel self defensive when someone offers you advice? If you have a very close friend, ask them. If you are very, very defensive or overly competitive, ask them, they'll tell you. Now, let me give you a couple of practical steps to confirm all these things. Do self reflection. If you do journaling, write down your thoughts and decisions and emotions for the next 10 days or so. Look for patterns of fear, envy, or control. Take feedback from people. Ask a close friend or colleague if you are overly cautious, competitive. Compare your actions with those of somebody with an abundance mindset. I'm sure you know people with abundance mindset. People with abundance mindset will share freely or take calculated risks. If your approach is towards fear or restriction, scarcity might be there at the background. So, guys, why I have told you this today is that if you start recognizing these signs, it is the first step in shifting towards an abundance mindset. So, how do you shift to an abundance mindset is a good question, isn't it? It would require reframing limitations as opportunities, like seeing every setback as an opportunity to move ahead, practicing gratitude, starting to take calculated risks, And if this pattern still continues, you will come to me and take coaching. There are many things that I talk about. You can come and do those things. So, guys, ask yourself, all these um, signs which I gave you to detect scarcity mentality, how many of them you can immediately see are applicable to you? So, anybody would like to share something about that? Sometimes we are not naturally like that, huh? But people around us, they make us like that. But whatever it might be, are you able to recognize this? Yes, Reddy Garu.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, sir. I have a lot of things, whatever you explained about scarcity mindset. So I'm trying to get myself out of that and being to become a abundant mindset, sir.
Very good. Also, very useful, if you look around you with the people whom you deal with or people who are with you, to detect it in them. Because, see, if you are surrounded by people who have that kind of mentality, they tend to pull you down. After all, you're connected with these people day after day. So, we have to help them also to change that mindset.
Yes, sir. That's what happened. I'm trying my best, sir.
Yeah. So, sometimes you need help for that, right?
Yes, sir.
One very simple method is get them to come and join the EMC. And slowly, slowly, we will shift it. See, if people understand one simple thing, na, they will give up this mentality which comes out of fear of losing things. Huh?
Yes, sir.
What is that simple thing? To remember what I always say, every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. So, will you be afraid of bad experiences or something? No, because we are operating from a point of view that every experience is an opportunity, whether you think it's good or it's bad or whatever. So, those who have this mindset, they will never see any setback. They will see every setback as an opportunity. Maybe we can start cultivating that. Okay, anybody else? What have you started to see out of all these points that I mentioned? How many do you see are applying to you? How many do you see applying to the people around you? So let's destroy and dissipate any such scarcity mentality thoughts that you keep carrying with you.
Yeah, sir, all thoughts are there. Maybe as far as me, myself is concerned, jolting down or recording is missing seriously. I think that one thing I'll see everything, whatever you're told, yes, it's there in the mind here and it's a cluttered way. Maybe jolting down, it will bring more clarity. That's what I will start from today. It's there in the mind. So I'll do that from today. Yes, it disturbs when other people uh, progress, and we tend to fear that how did he do rather than writing down and taking a small steps on ourselves basically. So maybe jolting down and taking actions will help us a lot. That's what I would like to tell.
Also, taking feedback from the people who are close to you.
Very right, very right. Yeah, good thought.
See, remember one thing, the fish does not know that there is water. Do you know that? The fish will only know that there is water when there is no water. So if imagine if these thoughts are constantly there, you will think that this is normal. You will not even notice it. No? So first step is becoming aware. Like in this yesterday's talk and today what we did, you'll start becoming aware. Oh, I found it easier to see it in others. First, you start noticing it in other people, then you start noticing in yourself also. And then you start journaling and you'll realize how much there is. You know, as I was talking to you yesterday and today, I realized how many of them I still have. So I've been working on this for years and years. So nobody's immune to this. See, one of the main mottos or one of the main purposes of EMC is to help us to defeat the negative influences that are bombarding us every day. So when you look all around you, what kind of influences are bombarding you? And like I told you before, we are energetically connected to 250,000 people. So imagine all those people carrying a scarcity mindset. It is bound to influence us. No? We are a human being after all. So we have a tough battle to defeat this negative thinking or scarcity mentality. Yes, Gautamji.
Good morning, everybody. Very good suggestion from your side, sir. I try to follow it because I want to come out of this negative thought or negative or micromanaging. This is a very important thing for.
Absolutely important.
Yeah.
And why? I'll tell you, there's another reason why it's very, very important. You know, many of you attended my self-discovery workshop the other day. Many of you did, correct? Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
And I just want to remind you about one thing that we did in that, because what it does to you is puts you here. Can you see this? Can you see this chart? Can somebody read it out for me, please?
Wealthy people, 3%, financially independent.
Start from the bottom.
Bottom. Needy one, about 27% are there with no goals.
What kind of people are the needy ones? Can you describe?
With no goals.
No, but how do you know somebody is a needy person?
Get a note of.
No, you don't worry about notes. Think, all of you can think and tell me.
Yeah.
Who is it that you will call as a needy person?
Sir, someone was just having no target, no goals in life, just existing.
Yeah, but what other symptoms are there for such people?
They have no plan in life.
What else? What is the life condition of such people?
Sir,
Reddy Garu and Petrivel can also say.
they also have a scarcity mindset, sir.
Oh, definitely. But that is the mindset, right? But if you look at their life, what kind of life they have? What kind of living do they do?
So they are very desperate.
They are very
Desperate.
No, very, very ordinary, maybe. Very,
They
very
have
ordinary.
no money, no means to
They're always
pursue
cribbing.
anything.
They're always cribbing.
Yeah, they are
Lack of resources.
So can you think of some people in your life who are very needy people? And you say that, oh, he's a very needy person. I'm sure we all meet people who are needy people.
Yeah.
Who is a needy person? Of course, they are needy because they don't have goals. Yes, Anita, please go ahead.
Yeah, these people always feel there's a paucity in everything in their lives. Nothing
Okay.
is enough.
Yeah, but if you look at their life, what kind of a life do they have? What kind of house do they have? What kind of clothes they wear?
Yeah, they try to minimize their expenses and try to live in very minimal conditions.
Okay, why? Because they have no choice, right? They don't have enough of anything.
They feel they don't have enough.
No, they actually might not.
Okay.
We're talking
Yes.
about real needy people. The ones you're
Okay.
talking about are the ones, the next one. Baliga, what is the next one?
It is getting by.
What is the meaning of getting by?
They try to work towards the goal for the minimum requirement of theirs.
Now, who's a person who's getting by? Who's managing to survive from one salary to the other? He's getting by, na? Guzara
Yeah,
chal
just-
raha hai.
Yeah, just managing, just trying to.
Yeah, but the poor fellow is not able to save anything. Salary is over by the 25th of the month. Right? A lot of people's condition is like this now because of the, prices being so high and salaries are less, etc., etc.
Yeah.
They're just getting by, right? I mean, after paying the fees and the EMI and everything, they only have enough. They're waiting, ke bhai, when the month will be over, when will I get my next salary? Right? What kind of a life would these people live? We are very familiar with it, right? All of us have been through this phase. If
Yes.
not still in that phase, I don't know. So, what kind of life they will be leading?
Normal routine, just to the whatever they require, they have not more than that.
Yeah, go to
Obviously.
office, come back home, go to office, come back home, right? And always worried, ke, how will I manage my expenses? How will I balance my budget? You know, a lot of
Just
these
in-
people, they might be
Just
in debt and goals, loans also.
Just we can call it as hand to mouth kind of a thing, where struggle every month and kind of a thing.
Yeah. Now, out of these 1, 2, 3, 4 categories of people that I've shown you, who are the people who will be having a scarcity mindset?
Other than wealthy people, I think all must be having. That's what I feel.
No, financially independent also to a great
Yeah,
extent.
quite okay. But the bottom two people are a must. Yeah, for sure.
You tell me how sad it would be that you may be already a wealthy person, but you still have a scarcity mindset.
Mm, mm.
That means you are a very wealthy person, but you have now because you have a scarcity mindset, you might have developed it. When you became wealthy, that time you didn't have it because you took risk, you did new things, became a big man. But now you developed a scarcity mindset because you're afraid, oh, I should not lose what I have. So they will not expand, they will not do new projects, they will not diversify. Okay?
Quite possible.
And what will happen if they don't do that? Eventually, circumstances might, pull them down because they did not change and diversify. There are so many companies in India. You heard of this Alvin refrigerator used to be in Hyderabad? Where is
Yeah,
it?
Alvin knew it, sir. Now it's not.
Yeah, liberalization came because they never tried to change and grow. They were very, content. Oh, you're doing very well, big company. What happened to HMT watches? In Chennai, there was one Binny Mills, if you remember.
Yeah.
Buckingham Carnatic Mills, biggest manufacturer of cotton textiles in Asia. So these people also, if they develop a scarcity mentality for some reason or the other, growth will stop, no?
Mm.
And one of the laws of nature, my friend, is that if the growth will stop, decline is definitely going to happen. So I've been talking to people who work in the area of geriatrics, You know what is geriatrics, I suppose?
No.
Treatment of elderly people. That is geriatrics. You can look it up in the dictionary also. And these people told me that those who are the elderly people who keep on being engaged, they keep on participating in life, they keep on learning new things, they keep on trying new things, they stay healthy. Their mind stays healthy because they are growing. And those who just stop everything because of scarcity mentality. See, why would somebody stop everything? Oh, now I'm old. I'm not earning anything. I don't know if more money will come or not. So they start contracting rather than trying to expand. And I also know people who, after the age of 65, they did new projects, and many of them became millionaires also. You keep reading stories about them. So it is a good idea to notice, where are you today? Are you just a needy person? Bechara? Are you a person who's just getting by? Then there are very strong chances that you may be suffering from what is called as scarcity mentality.
I was told that KFC started by the person who was 55-year age when he started that.
He was 60 years old. After retirement, he started, Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
There are so many. There are living examples in India, in Mumbai. If you search the net, you'll find out how many such people are there. Why? Because they had a growth mindset. They did not have a scarcity mindset. They had confidence in their abilities and their knowledge. They never considered themselves as bechara, poor person, poor me. So why I'm bringing this up is that, see, all of us, if you see, we are very talented people, very experienced people. Many of us are very, 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 very successful people, right? Can you allow this scarcity mentality to take over you? See, unfortunately, today we are in a society, as a country even, where, scarcity mentality prevails. When majority people have scarcity mentality, things happen. I'll maybe day after tomorrow or something, I'll talk more about it. How does scarcity mentality affect society? And you are a part of that society. So we need to watch out that we don't let this disease come. You get it? Like, you would be very careful to make sure that cancer should not come. So scarcity mentality is like a cancer. It comes so silently, you don't even know it is hitting you. So what is the advantage here, living in fear? Is there any advantage in it?
No.
All right. So that brings us to the end of today's session. Thank you very much for being there.